What's up, YouTube? It's Brittany,
Fuchsia,
and you're watching Brown Skin Sisters. So we haven't been on this channel for like 2 weeks because we've literally been all over the place. But anyway, today's topic is why we don't want kids. Can we add marriage into this too?
I feel like that should be a separate video. You know.
Okay. Well, this video was just specifically talking about why we don't want kids. Honestly, for me, it's a question mark. I'm gonna say question mark for me because
I'm gonna say tiny, small, like question mark. This big.
Yeah.
When the words are like this big.
Okay, so it's all capitalized.
Fat chance. Yeah.
Well, for me, I think when I was younger, well, okay, let's start from the beginning. So when I was in my teenage years, obviously having kids was not in my head whatsoever. When I graduated high school, they weren't in my head either. Mind you, my first job was working in a daycare, but when it came to that, the kids were like 2 years younger than me, so it didn't really show like no difference of age. But as I started working with my friends and family at the in-home daycare that I'm working at now, I go from different ranges of kids ages. So I could watch 0 to 5 years old, sometimes 0 to 13-year-olds. So I have a really nice range of like the beginning stages of dealing with kids and stuff like that.
From infant to preteen.
Yeah. So I have some experience when it comes to that.
Or teen, technically.
Yeah. So because of the experience that I had, I think when I was in my early 20s, I'm 29 now, about to be 30 in 2 months.
Still 22.
Right. She's 22. So for me, at her age, it was a hell no, I don't want no kids. Like, no, hex no, not gonna happen, never in my life. I think it was just that I was watching other people's kids and I saw how those kids were, and I was just like, no. And also it has a lot to do with me and my freedom. I like to like do stuff like when I want to do it, like right at that time. Like if I want to take a trip, not saying that I have, but if I wanted to take a trip, like a spur of the moment, I like that freedom to do that. And I feel like if I had kids, it'll probably prevent me from being able to do that. Now obviously you can like still do trips and stuff, but you have to plan everything. But with me, I'm planless. Like I don't like planning stuff unless it's like when it comes to business. No, when it comes to like, no, but I like to do like,
no, I mean like
out of the moment
stuff.
Well, business, stuff. Well, that's business. That's business. I mean, like when it comes to like, if I did have a kid, I feel like I would have to plan everything, and sometimes planning everything is not as exciting as if you just do a spur of the moment type.
Not exciting as
it's a Sagittarius in me, I guess. I don't know, but I'm very free spirited, and I like to just go out and just do stuff like when I want to do it. And I feel like if I had a kid, it would definitely stop me. And also because I'm not set on a career path right now, and I don't want to have kids if I don't have proper income coming in, because that's very important. And I want to be able to take care of myself. If I can take care of myself, then I feel like I will be able to financially take care of a kid. But right now I'm like, no. Right now it's all about career. It's all about staying focused on, you know, my dream, and that's pretty much it. I mean, it's obviously more than that, but financially, it's gonna be a no. Maybe when I'm
huge no.
Yeah, like maybe when I'm 35. I don't know. I guess I feel like I'm aging, and so I think that I should just start having kids now because I'm about to be 30. But honestly,
I wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah, honestly, people have had kids way past 30, so I don't know. If it happens for me, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm not really too keen on it. I'm not really too worried about it. How about you?
It's a no. And let me explain why. Like, you hear me out.
It's her age.
When it changed over the years, because once I hit teen years and all the way up until adult, like my early 20s, like before 22, really, I was like, yes, I would love to have at least one kid, maybe two. Mm-hmm. And, you know, we'll work it out. I'll just plan it out as much as possible. And then, you know, but still not too much, you know, not too much planning, because, you know, things just don't go as planned. Yeah. So really, you just got to be ready to roll with the punches and just like go with the flow, especially with children.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, no, I need to get my career together. And I need to get myself together. Like, I don't feel like
it has a lot to do with the fact that we are all, like, it's 7 of us? You feel like that had a major role in it?
I love that.
I mean, I like the theory of big families. I'm not against big families or anything like that.
Pushing out a bunch of babies.
Oh, right. Me too. That's like the pain. Like, I'm thinking of the pain.
I don't do pain, and I don't do needles.
Right. I have cramps, and I'm literally pumping pills in my body like ASAP. Like, I mean, my period pains has not like gotten worse over the years. It's actually gotten better. So I don't know, but I'm pretty sure like pregnancy pains is not the
It's
same.
10
It's
times
even worse. So,
according to
and
what
I've
I
watched
hear.
a whole bunch of videos and movies
I
that
can't
basically
even
scared the
get
crap
through
out of me.
them. They showed us a video of a C-section in science in high school. I'm pretty sure it was anatomy. Oh my god. I didn't even get half. It was like probably a minute into the video. I stopped looking.
See, I can watch that type of stuff.
They
It
were
don't freak me out,
cutting
but
through her
I
flesh.
still think about the
no.
pain. Like, I'm
I
not
was
good at
imagining the
pain.
pain. That's probably what it was.
Which is why I don't have any tattoos.
Yeah, I thought they.
And I think that with me doing daycare, like watching kids, like I enjoy my quietness. And it's not to say that kids can't be quiet at all, but it's gonna be chaotic before it be peaceful, like when it comes to kids. But I think I enjoy my job a lot more simply because I know that those kids don't belong to me, and I know that at the end of the day,
give them back to
I
their
will
parents.
be free. And that's just literally just all my job is. And I take care of them. I make sure that they fed. And it's like an easy routine for me. I mean,
it has a time clock.
yeah, like it does. Like over time, after a while, I realize like they're gonna be gone. And if I'm having a horrible day, like I know my day is about to be over in a certain amount of hours, and I can go on and like refresh my mind, like really worry about me and focus on me. But it's like when you have a kid, you can't do that. It's a total opposite. Like you literally have to like take care of the kid. You have to take care of your emotions as well when you're dealing with a kid. And so it's a lot going on. I'm not gonna lie. Like watching, I think there was a time that I watched like 3 infants at the same time, and they all were screaming at the same time, and I was just like, what is going? Like, how can people have twins?
Oh no.
Triplets, like.
No.
I can't, like quadruplets, like I just cannot imagine having that many kids. Like I was literally like, oh my god. Thankfully, my sister is there to help me when she's here, and then we also have another friend who's in the daycare that helps us as well. So it's not like I'm just doing this by myself. But I know there were times that I was just like, oh my god. And then you got like the 2-year-olds. You know, they say the 2-year-olds are the worst. I'm not kidding you. Like, yes, terrible twos is a thing. It is a thing. It is a real thing. So for me, I kind of know like the signals or the signs, and I can really like vouch for whether or not
all the rules.
If it's because they're crying or they want their butt changed. Like I'm really good at it. Like I feel like there's a certain part of me that feels like I would be great as a mom, but on a mentally thing, like to do it 24/7 a day, I don't know.
I need a break. I said, see, this won't have kids now. Nope.
But I think that it's good that we have this conversation with ourselves before we just up and decide to have kids, you know.
Yeah, I understand sometimes things happen and you just really had no... Like, you may have thought about it once or twice, and then it happens, and you're like, okay, this is crash course. I gotta do this.
But, yeah, so right now we're just like, no kids right now, just because, for me, it's just because I'm not financially stable, not financially ready for kids, and I'm aware of that, and that is definitely number one.
I can't deal with the responsibility. I know.
And number two, I'm not mentally ready. Like even if I was financially ready today, I don't think that I would. I'm not gonna get
myself into something that I know I'm not ready for.
Right, because once you have a kid, you can't take it back.
You really can't.
I mean, you could kinda like you could give the baby up for adoption,
and that's another thing. That's why I understood like when the woman gets raped,
and if that's something that you want to do, then that's perfectly fine too. You know, if you have a baby and you decide to give it up for adoption, and that's fine.
Adoption isn't always A1 though.
Yeah, I know.
You don't know if the kid's gonna get a good family. That's but I mean, the system is terrible.
Like, but if you feel like that's your only option, then take that option. You know, I don't think that we should just be like, oh, you know what, just don't have the baby, just period. Because I know like a lot of I've known some people who have given their kids up.
Your choice. At the end of the day, you decide what you feel is best for that child, right? And go about your day.
The choice is yours, basically.
Yeah, pretty
just
much.
Make sure that you are following all
the guidelines
and procedures. Sound medical.
Yeah, we're talking about a human being.
Like. Yeah, because like I said, once you have a kid, like that kid is yours forever.
Pretty much.
So you want to make sure that that's 100% what you want, you know, before, because I've seen a lot of people who have kids, and I can just tell that they're like not happy.
They hate it, and that's what I'm saying. That's what I mean. Like you
I mean, they'll have up and downs, but
make sure that when you're thinking about, if you don't already have a kid, or if you're thinking about starting a family in that sense, Think about it. Why do you want this kid? Is your reason for wanting a family with that person, or just wanting a family by yourself if you're a single parent? Is your reason a valid reason, or is it just, oh, I'm
because
gonna get,
your friend have a kid
yeah,
and
don't,
you want one?
oh,
like,
please, God, do not
don't
do
live
that.
based on other people's expectations or
Don't
other
do
people's
that.
life that you see, because that is not a good idea
It
either.
may not be best for you.
Right,
It might have been
because-
perfect for them, but worse for you.
Anyway, this video is already super long. Thank you guys so much for watching Brown Skin Sisters. Be sure to leave a comment and check out all our other videos. We will try to be more active. We will try. Not saying that we will, but we will try to be more active here.
Don't worry, we will. I'll keep bugging her.
Yeah, she's always the one on me. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do a video.
I'm on everybody. Don't feel so.
I just work throughout the week with the kids, so I just be exhausted. I'm surprised I'm doing this video on a weekday, by the way. So anyway, by the time this video gets turned up, it might be the weekend, but because this video is already like 30 minutes long.
I hope we can cut out some of it.
Oh, I will. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys in our next video. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.